Welcome back to DillyDally. We're rolling.
Goofing since '94.
Can you explain the Goofing 694 thing?
No.
No?
No.
Alright. Well,
That'll just be something we say and no one knows what it is.
cool. Well, welcome back to DillyDally. I can't remember if I already did the intro.
Yeah. You...
Okay. Wait a minute. Can we start the episode over?
Nope.
Welcome back to DillyDally,
Hey,
everybody.
where the game goes?
I don't know if you've checked out the channel at all, but like, I know I've told you at least, the intro is, it changes depending on what the series, like the game is.
Yeah.
And so, like, I like that because it keeps it kind of fresh, but I also don't like it because it doesn't feel as personalized as like having an intro theme.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, maybe that's something that'll change. But I've been trying to think of like what it would be because
I feel
have
like
no
if
idea.
you and me can't write an intro song, there's a problem.
Yeah.
You're stepping. Like this.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Also, this is super frustrating because you can't do anything with it. It's just kind of there.
Ever?
No, as far as I know, there's nothing to be done.
Maybe that's some of that DLC they're gonna do. So do you think you said they're gonna release critical mode?
Yeah, that was today.
Oh, today?
I
Do you think you'll do any of it? Not for the Let's Play, but just for your like.
Oh hell
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to do a proud mode playthrough, because those are super fun.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually never done a critical mode playthrough. The interesting thing, and a friend of mine was going through one for 2, and I actually didn't know exactly how it worked. I thought it was just a harder, thing. But basically, like, you deal way more damage, and so does the boss. So the fights are generally quicker, but they're also way quicker to just lose. Here we go. One of the things I like about 3, though, is that I feel like it recreates a lot of scenes from the movie way more faithfully than, like, this is, like, shot for shot.
Right.
So, like, someone pointed out, like, it makes like, your inclusion into this world, like, feel a lot more natural. Yeah.
That makes sense. We're gonna stop.
I mean, you're gonna notice when we go,
You can keep talking.
to, like, the Frozen world or whatever. But it's like, hey, we're gonna do this, this scene that everyone knows, and it's like, oh my god, it's 1-2-1.
My laptop almost died. I had to take care of that.
Also, speaking of died, hey everyone, if you take a shot of alcohol every time you hear Sora, Donald, and Goofy, you'll die. You just will.
Here's the official DillyDally Kingdom Hearts 3 drinking game. Every time the word heart is said, you take a shot.
No. That's even worse than the one.
Every time the word darkness is said, take a shot.
That's a million times worse.
Every time Sora, Donald, and Goofy make a corny joke, you take a shot. And every time Stevie disrespects me by not listening to my freaking story or joke, call a 1-800 number. That's the kicker. Okay, I hope you just called the 1-800 number right there because it just happened. Stevie, you're testing our friendship, man. So earlier, I was joking around with Stevie, and I was just like, what if a year from now we just like have a huge falling out and we're not friends? And then we both kind of laughed. I was like, nah, that'll never happen. I think we're too chill of people for that to happen. And I was trying to be like nice or whatever, but I was also being real. And then Stevie goes, I don't know, I could think of some things that I could do to ruin our friendship. Like he's been thinking about it or something.
I mean, like, I've thought about, like, what to do if, like, a gorilla ran up on me, and, like, if I could take a gorilla before.
Yeah, everybody has. You run. That's it.
Okay, how many chihuahuas do you think you could fight like if a horde of chihuahuas just rolled up on you, like how many of those puppers could you stomp before they just overtook you?
One, because I couldn't stomp a pupper, man. They're too cute. All dogs deserve love. That's my philosophy.
Oh, this one I hate, but it's ridiculously powerful.
Whoa! Why do you hate it?
Because it's just like a little rhythm game.
Oh, dude. Those are so fun, though.
This one isn't. And you're totally invincible during it, and it's like, why would you never...
Oh my god. They're dead. There's no way his equilibrium isn't just totally destroyed right now. Oh my gosh, Tornado Boy's here.
Yeah, Tornado Kid. He's got a wind jutsu.
Dude, how cool would wind jutsu be? Is that a real thing in Naruto?
Yeah.
It is?
How far are you in Shippuden?
Oh my god, wait, no, hold on. That's totally, what's her name? Gaara's sister. She has wind, Tamari, yeah, I was gonna say Tanaki. Yeah, Tamari has wind jutsu. Whoops.
How far are you in Shippuden again?
I kind of stopped watching it. I was like 50 episodes in, maybe 40.
That's why you should go read the manga.
Yeah, I think I just finished like the second major arc, or maybe it was only the first. It was right after the old lady
we talked about
died.
how like Sakura becomes totally irrelevant.
Yeah, and it's so dumb because that fight was ridiculous.
So yeah, there's a thing where they go, "Hey Naruto, we need to figure out what your elemental affinity is." It's wind.
Yeah.
Because I think like Shippuden means something like Whirlwind Chronicles.
Here we go.
I want to say. So that's why it's called Naruto Shippuden, and he makes like one jutsu that is wind relevant and never makes anything else. Just uses that
Rasengan.
Regular Rasengan, and
no, it's Ultimate Rasengan.
No, he makes the thing he makes is actually cool. It's Rasengan Shuriken. That's like gigantic.
Oh wow. So Shippuden means hurricane.
No, okay.
Which is not nearly as cool as the thing you just said. So that's a shame.
And they also get into this little instance of like, well, you know, this element beats this element, and this element.
Oh no!
But it's like never really used. It's like used for like a couple of fights where they talk about like how important type advantages are. And then it doesn't seem to, it just devolves into like, well, I just have way more chakra than you, so I'm just as strong.
Why? I mean, why Pokemon it, or rock paper scissors it at all? Because the formula for fighting is totally fine in the original series and at the beginning of Shippuden.
I mean, it is, but I mean, like, I kind of get it because it's like, I mean, it's simple stuff like ground is, weak to electricity,
right,
and stuff like that, and obviously you wouldn't use a water jutsu, or you wouldn't use a fire jutsu against a water user or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't know. It's never really like I said, it's really annoying the fact that like it would be really cool after this time skip to see Naruto use like a bunch of different types of like moves or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But he just learned how to use his shadow clones better, and made a slightly bigger Rasengan in the 2 years he had to study with one of the strongest ninjas in the story. Ugh.
Yeah. Dude, I actually, recently, just out of curiosity, I started the first episode of Boruto. Have you watched it at all?
I've watched a little bit. I've read it more than I've watched it. Because I'm just like, man, this sucks. And especially the art's not being done by the same author. It's not being done by the original author, and it all just looks terrible.
Oh, I was actually gonna say I kind of enjoyed it.
It doesn't seem that bad, and there's been a couple moments where like the budget gets really, or the animation production gets really great.
Yeah.
There's a fight they actually weirdly enough redo from the Boruto movie.
Huh.
And it's not nearly as like over the top, and it's really cool actually. So I guess like good on them for that. The only downside to this thing is like you still take damage.
Yeah. Oh man, you know what song gets stuck in my head like almost constantly?
What?
That song that's like, I can never remember the name of it, but it's like, let me get that boop boop, let me get that beep beep, na 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 na.
Oh god, who is that by? I know. What?
I always think it's R. Kelly, but it's not R. Kelly.
No, it's like what, late 90s or something like that.
Something like that. I'm looking it up. This is look up episode, the episode. I'm not good at improvisation. Let's see. It's like run your hands through my fro.
Well, it's a good thing that you don't have a Let's Play channel then, too.
It is R. Kelly. It's Ignition.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's a remix to Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling her body. Whatever. I'm not an R&B singer, but you know what I am? I'm a D&D Let's Player, and not the Dungeons and Dragons kind. I'm talking about that fresh DillyDally merch in the description.
Go to Teespring.
Go to shirts.cool.
just a bunch of references to stuff that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
How baller of a move would it be if you had like shirts with in jokes that haven't happened yet, so people are just like, when is this gonna happen? Where are they gonna do it? Like like just a t-shirt of like Mickey Mouse like slanging that keyblade that says wash your ass. Like, oh man, when they say that, I gotta rewatch Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah, like it's a ploy. Like we're like, oh, if you want to get it, you gotta watch an episode of Kingdom Hearts. But we never say it in the entire playthrough.
There's a really funny line from Final Fantasy X, where they're talking about there's this old like sports player. Mm-hmm. Basically, like they play a version of water soccer in that universe, and
holy crap!
And he's like, well, I mean, Dylan, this is what happened in the movie. Don't you remember? He flings them in the space and they die.
I've only seen it once. I don't remember.
And see, that's where I think of like, okay, knowing the cosmology. Was like someone just riding by in a ship and sees this giant tornado explode. Like, oh man, I don't want to mess with that planet. Like the bad guys are just like, nope, not doing that.
Oh my god.
But anyways,
just give it up already. You'll never beat Hurt, no matter
how many times you try. I'm sorry, what am I talking about?
Dude, I have no clue. I was so engrossed in what was going on.
Oh, in jokes. Okay,
right.
So in Final Fantasy X, they play this version of water soccer, and there's a move called the Jack Shot, and the full name of it is something super long that ends with Mark III, and the main character, who's his son, and hates him. He's like, man, it was so dumb. He named it Mark III, but there's no Mark 1 or 2. He did that so people would go to games specifically to see if he did the Mark 1 or 2. Bam, with that 2-piece.
That one's for trying
what if Hurt punched him and he said one thing but the subtitle said wash your ass? It's just like, what?
No, what if Hurt punched him and then in Kingdom Hearts 4 when you come back to the world, Hades is like paraplegic.
Oh my god.
He's just in a chair and he has a little straw.
Are you sure you want to leave all this?
This is my plan to ruin Herc's reputation. I can never beat him physically, but I can turn.
I love the idea of like paraplegic Disney villains that got that way because the heroes beat them up. Is that
like in the old Disney movies that they refuse to remake? Like, yeah, dude, there's this uncut version of Bambi where he just stomps this hunter's kid.
You see like Bambi's dad with like a sniper, and it's just like on a little kid, and he's like, "You'll pay for this," and then it pans over, and then you see the kid's mom, and you just hear the shot, and then it goes dark for a second. Credits roll.
You found yours.
The kid runs into the woods instead of the happy thing where all the animals find Bambi. It's like a bunch of carnivores just like walking up on this kid.
You've got heart, so
It just doesn't. That's how the movie ends.
Yeah. Did you ever see Dwayne the Rock Johnson in like the SNL Bambi bit?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's such a good one.
I was
man.
telling someone about
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, a nice little title card.
Yeah.
There's this really great SNL cartoon that they did. Okay, so I love this Keyblade's ability. I hate this design. Look at that.
Yeah, like at first I was like, that looks kind of cool, but then I kept looking at it and I was like, ah.
Yeah, because like the Keyblades from here have always been like decent, and so the replacement for that drive form stuff I mentioned earlier is Keyblade transformations, which function
Gotcha.
pretty similarly and also are pretty cool.
Thanks everybody for watching. I hope that you have a great day, Stevie. I wish you well in the next 10 minutes that we're about to record
Or it might
another
be
episode.
like 3 months.
Yeah, we're about to record more episodes. I don't know why I'm being so finite about this.
3 months.